This is your one and only 𝐹irespark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another informational cyberpunk video. Today I got some helpful tips and tricks for you. Let's get to it. So the first tip for you is a lesson I learned the hard way, and that is don't spread your attribute points out all over. Pick preferably two sections to go into. So I ended up choosing reflexes and technical ability. Now you can put a few points in, like, say, body or something else that you want to. Body's always a good one because that gets you HP and stamina points, but mainly you want to pick at least one, if not two things to spec into, because while you can respec your perk points, you cannot respec your attribute points, and you only get so many. There is a level cap, and the perk points come in very handy for specializing in specific things and help you in in-game and can make you like just crazy OP. So if you can't get to the outer rings here or out here in the later game because you don't have enough points spec'd into the specific tree, it's going to be really difficult for you later game. Plus, if you spec heavily into something earlier game, like if you just say pick reflexes for your early game and start dumping all of your, let's just say, first 14 levels that you get into reflexes, it's going to make you a really strong early game, and you're going to continue to feel that power throughout the rest of the game. But your level cap is 50. So if you take a look here, you need 20 to get out here, to get out to the end of this thing. Same thing with the rest of these. Like if we look at this one, you need 18 to get to the edge of this one. 16, 18 over here. So you get the idea. If you go dumping points and spreading those points out too much, your well-rounded character will be well-rounded, but you won't be an absolute killing machine. The other thing is, don't be afraid to hold on to your points. You can see now I'm holding on to 2, just because I'm not sure where I want to put them yet. So holding on to your points isn't going to hurt you, especially early game. If you're new to the game and you're trying to figure out like what weapons you like and stuff like that, just hold on to your points. Don't be in a rush to spend them. The next tip is street cred is crazy important in this game. It unlocks stuff for your vendors. Certain people won't talk to you unless you have street cred. It opens up other jobs for you. It gives you different things to say depending on like where you're at, what you're doing, stuff like that. Like street cred is a very important stat, and you can farm it really easy. So you see these assault in progress, and there's these here, the reported crime. Just go to those. Spend a little bit of time in your early game and just go around farming these things. Like they're all over the place. There's one there, there's one there, there's one up here, and there's a lot of them in the newbie area. They've kind of dwindled out in the newbie area a little bit for me, I guess because I keep killing them here or killed them a lot early game, or maybe because they're very low danger now. But you can see there's a bunch of them up here. Like farm these because they'll give you a ton of street cred really quickly, and they'll also give you a buttload of weapons. You'll get a ton of weapons and a ton of other stuff. So they're just really good all around just to go out and farm, and they're fun too. The next tip has to do with your cyberware, and that is get the reinforced tendons, or the other one, I forget what it's called, but it allows you to like hold down spacebar. The charge jump gives you a charge jump. I like the reinforced tendons a little bit better because it feels a little more fluid as you're running and jumping around. But this map lends itself to verticality, and having the ability to double jump is just amazing. I think these cost like 45K. There's tons of money making guides out there. I have a money making guide on how to get a bunch of money really quickly, and I'm going to put out others soon too. But yeah, I mean, like, just farm the money, save your money, and get the reinforced tendons as soon as you can, and you'll thank me later. Just trust me, you'll thank me later. Being able to double jump, get to different areas, jump over enemies. In the fights where you're like, you gotta fist fight people, a lot of them, when they go to do their main attack, you can just jump over their head and get in behind them. I mean, it's super strong and makes the game so much easier. When I unlock them, I was like, why did I not save up and unlock these right from the get-go? I'm telling you, get them as soon as possible. The next tip is vendors will refresh what they have every day. So if I come in here and I buy all of this rifle ammo. Just confirm that there. And let's just buy all of his pistol ammo as well. Okay, so now he doesn't have any more pistol or rifle ammo. Let's say I want more. Well, I can come back the next day, or I can just skip time 24 hours. So do that, click confirm, skip time 24 hours, and then you go back in, and look, he's got pistol ammo and he's got sniper rifle ammo again. They also rotate what they have. So you can see right now, he's got these low-level crafting specs here. Let's see if we can get him to switch them up. So let's go back into our time here, and we'll just click over, skip, and then take a look again. And now you can see he's got this. He had 2, now he's only got this one. Let's do it again. Okay, we'll take a look again, and now he's got this one. So you can see there that they rotate. They're all like this though. They have a rotating stock. Now I noticed that they have specific things that rotate. It's not like random items. So if I keep doing this, he should end up with those same items once again that we saw when we started here. Now I don't want to give any spoilers, but something specific happens when you skip time. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does, and it's related to the story. And I think that it's just in there to give you a false sense of urgency. I don't think it actually has any bearing on anything specifically, but I just want to give you a heads up. I'm not 100% sure. So skip time at your own risk. The next tip is don't sell cheap gear. Basically, if it's under 100 eddies, don't sell it, break it down instead. You get a lot more money breaking it down and selling these parts if you're not going to be crafting, but you should be crafting. Crafting is super strong, and we'll get to that in a second. But if you do the math on this, you can see now that this right here, it only sells for 17. But if I break it down, I get 6 of these and I get 7 of these. These sell for 5 and these sell for 8. So if you do the math, that's 83 eddies we can be making if we just break this down and sell these to a vendor, and a lot of different things are like that. So just do the math. It's super easy to do. Like even this is 153. If we do the math on this, these sell for 16. Both of these sell for 16. If we break it down, we can get 195. And that may not seem like a lot, but it adds up really quickly. So you can do the math if you want to, but a good rule of thumb is that if it's 100 eddies or under, just break it down. You're probably going to get more from it by breaking it down than you are if you just sell the item flat out. So just let these stack up till you get a bunch of them, and then just go clear a vendor completely out of their money. That'll help you make money really quickly and help you get those legs for the double jump a lot sooner. This next tip is about your cyberware and time dilation. The way they have it worded here is very misleading. If you take a look at this, it says it slows time by 50%. Now I have this one up here that says that it slows time by 75%. So you would think slowing time down by 75% would be more than the 50%, but it's not. It should say it slows time down to and not by. So if we wanted it to be slower than 50%, we need one of the 25%. And I can show you that really easy here by just looking at bullets. So if we take a look at this one says that it slows time down by 25%. So I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison so you can see the bullet moving from the 25% and the 75%. There you go. Hopefully you saw the difference there. So what you want is smaller numbers if you want time to slow down more. The next tips are all about your car. I got 2 car tips for you. First off, you have a stash in the back. So if you look here, we can open our stash. You can put whatever you want in there and it will just stay in there, and it'll always be in there whenever you call your car. So if you're out and about and you're overweight and you don't have anything to sell and you want to take it back to your car, or if you just want to pile up a bunch of stuff and take it all to go sell at once, you can just call your car to your location and throw all your stuff in there and go about doing whatever you were doing. The next tip is you can't lose your cars. Once you have your car, it's your car. You can just keep it and it will continue to be your car. So if you take a look here, we're just gonna blow this car up. And there you go. So I blew my car up. Now, I will warn you, it does come with a fee. If you lose your car like that, if it blows up, you do have to pay to get a new one. So it blew up. Now, all I have to do is hit V. You can see it took 100 eddies from me, and my new car should show up. Yep, there it is. It's over here in this mess doing some crazy stuff. There's my new car. And you can just keep doing that. I could blow this one up and pay 100, and another one will just come to my location. Now I saved the best tip for last, and that is crafting. Crafting in this game is so crazy unbalanced and OP. I highly advise picking one of these for whatever weapon you want. If you want to go intelligence, do that. You want to sneak, do that. You want shotguns and to punch people, pick this one. Reflexes, whatever. And then pick technical ability, because crafting is so crazy powerful. Now, you don't have to put all of your perk points in here. You don't have to go all out like I've done here. But if you do, you're going to be rewarded for it. If you put enough in here just to get the rare items, allow yourself to craft the rare items to gain more components when disassembling, disassembling to grant 15% chance to gain free components. Just grab like these couple here. It's going to make a massive difference for you, and let me show you why. If we take a look at my backpack here and my weapons, I have two guns in here. One which is I need to be level 28. Now, I'm close to 28, but I still can't equip it. And I've been getting these for a while and been able to craft similar, if not better items for some time. But if we take a look, you can see the damage on this thing, a weapon I can't even use right now, is between 20 and 25 damage. Now, if we take a look at the one that I crafted, this is the exact same thing. So look, M76E, M76E, and they're both green. They both have one mod slot. They're the exact same weapon, except this one is the one I crafted. This one I got off of a high level dude that could two-shot me. And look, it does 275 DPS. This does 271. Now I know, it's not a crazy amount more. This does 21 to 25. This does 20 to 25. This also has a faster charge time of 1.3. This has a charge time of 1.2. Headshot damage is the same. Now, the thing is though, the point that I want to make though, is that this is what I've been getting for a while. I could have crafted this thing 3 levels ago. So crafting is extremely strong. The weapons you can craft, especially if you really spec into the technical ability and spec into crafting, are so much higher damage than the weapons that you're just gonna find out in the world. Now, I know this one's not crazy high damage. I was having trouble getting something to show you a better, because sniper rifles are a big difference, but I sold all of my sniper rifles like a little nub because I didn't think about making or putting this in the video until way after they were sold. But trust me on this one, it's really strong, because not only can I equip this item and use this item, I can come over here to the crafting and go to the upgrades, and I can upgrade this item to do even more. Now, I can upgrade this one eventually when I'm level 28, but I can upgrade this one right now, even though I can't equip this one, and be doing more damage. So look, if we take it here, we go upgrade, and we were only able to do one upgrade. That's fine though. Take a look at the damage difference now. If we come back over here, 271, 283, we're doing 21 to 26 now. And another really good example of this is we have the skippy pistol here. This is a unique pistol that you can get, and it's unique in the fact that it scales to the user's level, as you see down there in the mods section. This is the damage that I should be doing with these pistols right now, with the smart pistols. Now, I can craft an equal level smart pistol. So if we come over here and we take a look at my crafting, so this is the same pistol that Skippy is. It says right now that it does 32 to 39, and if we take a look at Skippy, he does 33 to 40. But this is misleading because the bonuses you get from your perks don't apply until after you craft it. So if we just craft this up, and then we come back over here to our backpack, so we're doing 34 to 41 with this, and Skippy does 33 to 40. It does 343 DPS, Skippy does 334 DPS. Now remember, Skippy scales to my level, so whatever level I am, he's gonna get more damage. So this is the damage that the game wants you to be doing right now, this is the damage that you do with crafting. And once again, I can come back over here. I should be able to actually upgrade that as well. Yeah, so I can apply an upgrade to it and bring its damage up to 70 and 85 at a DPS of 353, doing more than Skippy, which supposedly scales with our level. Not only that, you can make stupid amounts of money with crafting. You can get tons of resources from guns that you break down, and instead of selling those resources, you can turn those resources back into more profitable things. You can get free stuff because sometimes you can craft for free. It goes on and on and on with the perks that you get for crafting. It is incredibly strong. Not to mention the technical ability allows you to steal high-level cars, and it also allows you to get into a lot of doors. So having the technical ability is super handy as well. All right, that's pretty much all I have for you for this one. Hopefully you found these tips helpful. If you did, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I put out more Cyberpunk 2077 content. I also put out guides for all kinds of other games as well. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.